Look at a bunch of fashionable and extravagant diamond-encrusted pumps, funky sneakers, and super exclusive kicks worn by the most legendary celebrities, including even the basketball legend Michael Jordan. While it's nothing to splurge on a pair of shoes, these luxury shoes go the extra mile in price and will have you blown away. In today's video, we're about to take you through the list of some of the priciest shoes in the world. Before we continue, take a moment to subscribe to our channel Luxury Smart for more amazing videos just like this one. So without any further ado, let's begin. Firstly, we have Louis Vuitton Manhattan Richelieu men's shoe. These shoes are also arguably a pair of the most expensive shoes made specifically for men. And just like always, Louis Vuitton never fails to blow their customers away. But as glamorous as the shoes look, you'll need to prep yourself with $10,000 to own these babies. The product, being a mind-blowing outcome of a luxurious brand, boasts an extraordinarily exquisite vintage style. Made of high-quality alligator leather, these shoes are carefully stitched with each detail sewn into them ever so carefully. Therefore, the product of Louis Vuitton has been recognized as a symbol showcasing a man's fashion sense. The next on our list of most expensive shoes are Michael Jordan's Air Jordan 12s. We're looking at a pair of Air Jordans with a price exceeding $104,000. Crazy, isn't it? The proud owner of these sneakers is former legendary Chicago Bulls player Michael Jordan himself. The legendary athlete wore these shoes in one of the most famous matches he has ever played, referred to as the flu game. On this day, he played for the Chicago team even though he was ill by the fifth game of the 1997 NBA playoffs. Jordan victoriously scored a total of 38 points throughout the game, regardless of his health issues. This not only gained him a lot of fame, but his shoes also got attention too. Thanks to Jordan, the Bulls became champions that year, and that match was remembered like a cherry on top of all of their other winnings. These shoes were auctioned in the year 2013 by Preston Truman, the former Jazz ball player. These sneakers come in the colors red and black and even feature Michael Jordan's signature. Unique shoes always get our attention, just like NIZAM SIKANDAR JAH'S shoes. A pair unlike any other shoe, NIZAM SIKANDAR JAH'S shoes are of a completely unique design compared to every shoe that we've witnessed in the industry. The shoes have an extraordinary yet complex design consisting of some of the most expensive gemstones, including rubies, emeralds, and diamonds. These precious shoes were owned by the 18th century Nizam of Hyderabad, Sikandar Jah. Back in those days, they were worth at least $160,000, and today are the property of a museum in Toronto. Next up, we have Catherine Wilson Charity Pump. Manolo Blahnik wasn't wrong when he stated that shoes are the quickest way for a woman to achieve instant metamorphosis. He was absolutely correct about the fact that there has never been a woman on the planet who hasn't owned a pair of beautiful shoes for those special days of functions and events. Christian Louboutin also believed that shoes could entirely change body language and attitude as they uplift you emotionally and physically. But then again, all shoes are not the same, and each of them has its own design, meaning even the price tag attached to them varies quite significantly. Now, if you feel that buying a Nike Dunk Low Pro SB Pigeon sold at a price of $7,000 is vanity at its peak, wait till you hear that there was a pump auctioned for nearly $420,000. True story! The Catherine Wilson Charity Pump stands out by being the most pricey and expensive pair of luxury shoes all over the world. What is it about Catherine Wilson's charity pumps that make them so special? And what came up with this spectacular design? There isn't a girl on the planet who doesn't have a thing for diamonds. They could be on shoes, necklaces, and other sorts of jewelry, or even any other accessories. All women are crazy about shining diamonds. It could be possible that this knowledge made Catherine feel inspired to have her shoes designed with diamonds. The base of the shoe is a glamorous white, and over it is a pattern sketched by Catherine herself using a pencil. With the help of tweezers and a special kind of glue, she placed the diamonds of different sizes onto the beautifully sketched pattern, and this was how these luxurious shoes were formed. Next up, we have Stuart WEITZMAN Diamond Dream Stiletto. Stuart WEITZMAN is known to have designed quite a number of shoes that add to the list of FM's most expensive shoes. Like many others among his tricked-out shoes, the American designer had these sandals crafted in a Hollywood-inspired style, suiting the fabulous red carpets. This pair of diamond bedazzled shoes debuted by actress Anika Noni, an actress from the sets of Dreamgirls at the 2007 Academy Awards. The shoe is bedazzled with 1420 diamonds, and on it shines 2 bands of diamond-encrusted circumferential designs on the upper side. The simplistic design of the silver band over the toes boasts a delicate but extremely elegant touch to these $500,000 prized creations of Stuart Weitzman. Once again, we have Michael Jordan signed Nike Air Jordan 1s. Here we are with yet another pair of Nike Air Jordans, specifically the ones which were game-worn by the legendary sportsman himself. These sneakers also feature Michael Jordan's signature and are also known to be the priciest of the most expensive sneakers to be sold at an auction. This is true as per the Guinness Book of World Records. These shoes were designed exclusively for the athlete, and he proudly wore them at a match in 1985. But that's not all about these sneakers. You'll be surprised to find out that these sneakers are, in fact, mismatched. The left sneaker is a size 13, and the right, on the other hand, is larger and measured to be a 13.5. It was designed this way according to the comfort of Michael Jordan when playing on the court. Up next, we present you the original ruby red slippers from The Wizard of Oz. What's a list of luxury shoes without a pair of ruby slippers? They are bound to come to mind on thinking of the most expensive shoes worldwide. Though there are plenty of known pairs of precious ruby slippers, the original pair of ruby reds was worn by actress Judy Garland on the sets of The Wizard of Oz back in the year 1939. They were then sold at an auction for a whopping $660,000 later in the year 2000. What's even more surprising is the fact that the owner bought them at the age of 16. Yes, a teenager. But it was gifted and not bought by the 16-year-old. On winning the second place prize for the National 4-Star Club's Name the 10 Best Movies of 1939 competition, the shoes were given as a prize. These shoes were later sold to a memorabilia collector based in Hollywood. A few of these slippers are still being sold on and off. Hollywood actress Debbie Reynolds was also once an owner of the ruby slippers. Now let's talk about the millions, Stuart Weitzman's Marilyn Monroe shoe. Stuart Weitzman sure knows what to design for red carpet events, and as of today, plenty of them rank in FN's list of the most expensive shoes. This luxury designer brand possesses quite a number of pairs worth over $1 million, and these Marilyn Monroe-inspired heels are one such pair. Now, you might assume these shoes were once worn by the actress herself, but the truth is, she never wore these elegant shoes. In the middle of each shoe, you can find a cluster of Swarovski crystals, and it was these crystals that was once used in earrings that belonged to the actress. Regina King rocked the champagne-colored heels in the year 2005 at the Oscars when she was a nominee for her role in the movie Ray. Once the ceremony was done, Weitzman went on to replace the original crystals with replicas and auctioned the pair to the celebrity rags for charity riches. It was there that the shoes were given away for the price of $1 million. It's no surprise that another pair of Stuart Weitzman made our list, Stuart Weitzman Platinum Gilt heels. The extraordinary two-fold design, bestowing premium materials is what draws everyone's attention to the elements of these luxurious $1 million shoes. One way to describe it would be an innovation of fashion at its finest, showcasing round and dazzling pear-shaped diamonds embedded on a removable strap. The pair features over 460 quiet diamonds, which only signifies a portion of its beauty. What's even more fascinating is that the side straps can be converted into a necklace or even a bracelet. Drake's golden Ovo Air Jordans. This list of expensive shoes just wouldn't be complete without the world's favorite sneakers. This isn't just any ordinary pair of JAH'S, these are gold sneakers that would probably make history. Get a good look at Drake's 24-karat gold Jordan 10s. Judging by the price of gold during the time of purchase and the approximate 100 pounds that the shoes weigh, just the material should cost at least $1.9 million. We're talking big money here. This analysis was finalized because Drake had commissioned an acclaimed mixed media and conceptual artist, Matthew Senna, who's known for his discreet way of doing things, to invent some of the greatest luxury shoes of all time. It sounds like a pretty good bargain. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, do make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.